Hi there, students. Phrasal verbs with pass. But before we go on, one little thing to remember. The past tense of pass is passed with a D. Yeah? Past is a noun or an adjective with a T. Passed with a D is the past and past tense and past participle. Okay, so firstly, to pass as. Something that looks sufficiently like something or like someone that they would convince people that it is the real thing. So his English is so good that he could pass as a native speaker. If you put enough curry on this meat, it could pass as beef, but it's actually horse meat. Okay, so to pass as, to be enough to convince somebody that it is something else. To pass, okay, well, so this will, you could pass as a native. You could pass as him. So, inseparable. Okay, to pass away, to die. Yeah, the old man passed away last year. Intransitive, no objects. To pass by. Okay, we passed by my house on the way to visit my friend. Yeah, we passed by the football ground. To pass near. A passerby, somebody who's walking past. Yeah, we passed it by. We didn't stop. We just carried on going. Okay, so separable phrasal verb. To pass down, to pass something down from generation to generation. This ring was passed down from your grandfather. Yeah, he passed it down to you. So to pass something down, separable. Yeah, this information has been passed down through the generations. Okay, to pass for. This is the same as pass as. Yeah, to be mistakenly seen as something that it's not. So this reproduction is so good it could pass for the original. Yeah, his English is so good that he could pass for a native speaker. Yeah, okay, so to pass for, to trick people, to be good enough that it tricks people. Yeah, okay, it passes for the real thing. Inseparable. To pass off. Okay, to pass something off is to give something to someone, but as to trick them. Yeah, so he tried to pass off the imitation. Yeah, he passed off the fake money and he prayed that it passed for the real thing. Yeah, to misrepresent something, to palm off, to give something, a problem to somebody else by misrepresentation. Yeah, we can also use to pass off, meaning to happen. So the demonstration passed off without any problems. Yeah, and then also to pass off, the effects of the alcohol will pass off after a couple of hours. Yeah, okay, so failed to cease gradually to take effect. Okay, so that's several. He passed the fake off as the real thing, to misrepresent. He passed himself off as a native speaker. To happen. Yeah, the event passed off without any casualties. The effect of this will pass off. Okay, to pass on, to pass it to the next person. So here, take one of these and pass the rest on. COVID was passed on from one person to the next. To pass something on, pass it on, separable again. Okay, to pass out. Okay, this one means to lose consciousness. He drank so much that he passed out. I'm rather squeamish and I pass out whenever I see blood. Also, to pass out, to distribute, to hand out. I passed out copies of the newspaper. Yeah. Okay, so to pass out, yeah, to hand out or to lose consciousness, and to pass over. So he was passed over for promotion, to skip, to jump over, not to do something. We will pass over the next section because it's not relevant to what we are talking about. Yeah. Please can we pass over that subject because I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, but also particularly this, they passed him over for promotion. He expected to get the boss's job when the boss retired, but they passed him over, separable, and chose someone else. Yeah, okay, and to pass round, meaning to hand out. So here's the plate, take some and pass it round. Here's a bag of sweets, pass them round, pass them to everyone. Okay, to pass through, effectively to move through something. So the train passed through the station, yeah, or to have an experience. We passed through some very difficult days. The company passed through a very difficult period. So it's still got this idea of going through, but more metaphorically. And then finally, to pass up, not to take an opportunity. Yeah. He passed up the dinner invitation. He passed up the possibility of coming with me to the football match. Yeah. He passed up the chance to become a lawyer because he wanted to engage in a different profession. So, shall I go through those again? Yes, very definitely. So, to pass as, to be acceptable as something else, even though it's not the real thing. Yeah, he passed as a native speaker. To pass away, to die. The old lady passed away. To pass by, to go near somewhere, but not to stop. We passed by the city. He passed by me without even looking at me. To pass down, to hand down from generation to generation. To pass for, to be an acceptable reproduction. Yeah, to be sufficient to convince someone that something is real, to be mistakenly seen as something that it is not. So, I don't know, I'm with blue eyes and blonde hair, I'm never going to pass for a native Spaniard. Okay, to pass off. Yeah, so to happen, the event passed off without any problems. Yeah, he passed the imitation off as the real thing. Yeah, he passed it off as real. And then the effects will pass off over time. Okay, so they will pass off. Pass on, take one and pass it on. The disease was passed on by contact. To pass over, to jump over, not to do. He was passed over for promotion. Let's pass over this next word because it's not really relevant. To pass round, so take this and pass it round to everybody. To pass through, to go through. We were passing through a difficult time. The relationship was passing through problems. You could literally pass through a place. And then finally to pass up, not to take an opportunity. Don't pass up this opportunity. Don't pass up my invitation. And then again, as I said at the beginning, be careful. The past tense of pass is past with a D. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. So, phrasal verbs with pass, and there were lots of them. Yeah, pass, let's see. Pass as, pass away, pass by, pass down, pass for, pass off, pass on, pass out, pass over, pass round, pass through, and pass up. Bye for now.